Hey guys, welcome back to Hanging Out with Lori. How are you? I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to go through my empties and this bucket here that all of my empties go into and, dig through my trash can. In my old job, one of my favorite things to do was to dig through the trash. Such treasures there. So let's talk trash today. The last time I did an empties video was probably 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, something like that. So I have quite a bit of items here and I threw my hair up. I'm hoping it stays up. I am so hot and it has not dried and it's been about 3 hours and my hair is still wet because it's so hot and muggy in here. So I did throw my hair up. Hopefully it stays up. Once it starts falling, I guess we will be done. So let's talk about the stuff that's on top. The first one is my Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. This was in a project and it took me until a week ago to finish this up. I like this dry shampoo. I don't think it's worth the $40+ for this dry shampoo, but I think it works rather well. I would venture to say it's the best dry shampoo I have in my closet, but I would not buy this again. I didn't buy this. I got this, I believe, from FabFitFun, and I would not go out and purchase it, but I enjoyed using it and I do have one more. So I will use up that other one and then unless someone sends me one, I won't have any more of the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoos because I'm not going to go buy it. I did finish this Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. This is the strong hair mask one. I love these conditioners, but I've talked ad nauseum about what Procter & Gamble did to Aussie with pulling this out of Australia, so I won't go over it again. I'm just going to be using up all of my Aussie products. I did finish this Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. I love this spray. I have lots of these facial sprays, so you will continue to see these facial sprays pop up because I truly do love the Mario Badescu spray. The next item is a shampoo. It is this White Rain moisturizing shampoo in coconut and hibiscus. It smells wonderful. It does not clean your hair. No, I had to wash my hair with this and then use another shampoo to actually be able to break up all the oils in my hair because this really didn't do anything. I think I ended up using it as a body wash the last about handful of times because I was just so frustrated with it. So it smells yummy. And maybe if my hair wasn't so thick and curly, it would be a nice shampoo, but for my hair it just doesn't work. I did finish my Sephora body scrub, and this is the Beach Vibes one. This is a nice body scrub. It's a little gelatinous, so there's more of the body wash versus the body scrub, and I like to have more grit than slip in my body scrubs, as you guys know, but the smell is really, really nice. Very sunscreen like, a little floral, a heavy coconut sunscreen beachy smell, but I really liked it. Even though it had more slip than grit, I still did like it. I finished my Becca First Light primer. I liked this. I don't know if I don't think I would buy it because I'm not quite sure what it did, but I found it to be hydrating and it was a nice primer. I don't get the whole, what the purple hue was supposed to do. But that's because I'm not the brightest star in the sky. I finished my Kate Somerville Exfoliate. This was in a project. This was actually in a project last year, so I finally did get it done. I liked this exfoliating scrub, but after my face got burnt with the avocado scrub by Colourpop, this really irritated my skin, so I had to just use this up as a body wash. As a body scrub. And it was fine. I don't think it really did anything as a body scrub, but it got it used without hurting my face. I did use up this Rand Pure Originals Coconut Cream Nourishing Shampoo. I did put tea tree oil in this shampoo to help with my scalp issues. I don't know if it was this or my scalp massager that really helped, but I'm continuing to do that. But this was the first one. I like this shampoo. I did find it very nourishing, and my hair was very soft with that shampoo. So after I use up all of my 1,200 bottles of shampoo, I don't have quite that many, but after I use up all my shampoo, that would be one that I would consider looking into because I really did like it. I finished my Neutrogena Hydro Burst Whipped Body Balm. Oh, I talked about this in my favorites last month. This is so amazing. I have a couple more jars of it, and I don't want to break them out, even though they're perfect for this time of year because it dries down to a powder and it's not heavy on the skin. But I want to see if it works in the winter time and is as hydrating, so I'm not quite ready to break it out. This is for dry to extremely dry skin, and it's a beautiful formula if you have dry to extremely dry skin. Check that out if you have a hard time finding a good moisturizer for your skin, because it truly is hydrating. I finished this Asquith and Somerset Under the Stars body scrub. This was lavender scented. Amazing. This is my kind of scrub. It has a ton of grit and very little slip, and yeah, this is my kind of body scrub. If I knew where to find this, I got it for $1 at TJ Maxx because it leaked, and I could not find out where it leaked. That I expected to see either oils or grit come out of a seam somewhere because the seal was tight when I took the lid off. So I'm not sure where it was leaking, but I'm not going to complain since I only paid $1 for it, and I really enjoyed that. I did finish this Pretty as a Peach body lotion by Bath and Body Works. This was a gift from a friend. I really like that lotion. It smells really good and is very light in its scent, so it was perfect for, summertime. And I'm just a huge fan of Bath and Body Works lotions anyways, and I have a lot of them, so I really enjoyed using that. I used up this Boscia Cactus Water Moisturizer. Oh, heaven, divine, beautiful, stunning, lightly scented, very hydrating. Oh, yes, I would consider purchasing this once I use up all of my moisturizers. That was an amazing, amazing moisturizer. I used up my Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana cream. I'm wondering if this was in my last empties. But I used this up. I love it. The scent, people can say it smells like buttered popcorn. It does. It also smells like coconut. So it just kind of depends on, the person, but I get why people say it smells like butter popcorn, but I love that Coco Cabana, and I want a full-size jar. I just can't. I can't justify a full-size jar for the price. I did use this Pravana Intense Therapy hair mask. I liked this. I found it very nourishing. I just used it as a hair conditioner. Most of my hair masks get used as just conditioners because I need such a hydrating conditioner, so those work for me the best. I did use up this Caudalie Vino Source Sorbet Moisturizer. It was okay. It was nothing to write home about. It was hydrating, but it wasn't as hydrating as, say, the Boscia moisturizer, so it was fine. I think I have a few more to use up of those, and I will, but it's not something I would go purchase. This one is, however, this is the Olay Regenerist Whip moisturizer. I used Olay for years until it started burning my skin, and so I was a little concerned about the Regenerist Whip, but I didn't have any side effects from this moisturizer. Very lightweight, very hydrating, nice. It is a heavy fragrance, but that doesn't really bother me as long as it's a pleasant fragrance. If it's not pleasant, then it bothers me. But I do know it bothers a lot of others. I did finish my Aveeno Protect and Hydrate face sunscreen. I love this. I have found it on Amazon. I didn't purchase it yet. I want to use up the face sunscreens I do have, whether I like them or not. And then I will purchase this, but I really enjoyed that sunscreen. Very light and sinks into your skin. Doesn't leave a white cast of any kind. I did use up 2 packets as a shampoo and conditioner by Macadamia. It's their Nourishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner. I really liked this. I thought it was very hydrating. My hair was extremely soft after I used this. I don't know where you find this other than TJ Maxx Marshalls. That's the only place I've ever seen macadamia, but it could be somewhere else. I just don't know where. I used up this coconut water cream, this moisturizer. It was nice. I am a huge First Aid Beauty fan, but I did not find this as moisturizing as, say, the Boscia, but it was a nice lightweight moisturizer for my skin, just not hydrating enough for me. It has a nice, pleasant, kind of beachy scent to it, but very lightweight, and the consistency is kind of more along the lines of the Neutrogena whipped body balm than, you know, say a regular face moisturizer. So I did find that nice. It was a little more gelatinous. It was more gel based than the body balm was, but it dried down to a powder like the body balm and was so lightweight. So that was a pleasant side effect of that moisturizer. I just wish it had been a little more hydrating. I finished 3 masks. I finished this Pixie Glow Glycolic Boost face mask, and then 2 Kopari Coconut Detox masks. I wouldn't purchase either one of these. I didn't think the Kopari mask really did anything, and I'm not a fan of sheet masks. But, I mean, they weren't, well, the sheet mask was unpleasant. But I want to see results after a mask versus just doing a mask. I used up my Pharmacy Do It All eye cream. I like this eye cream. It has a really pleasant scent, extremely soft, almost like an all-natural herbaceous scent, but it's very lightweight. very hydrating to the under eye area. And you guys know my struggle with eye products, how I just struggle to find a good eye product for me. That one was really good. Very expensive. I believe it was. I think I got that through FabFitFun, but I do believe it is a pricier eye cream, and so it's probably not one I will purchase just because of the price point. But if money wasn't an issue, I would consider purchasing that eye cream because I truly did like it. You just don't get a lot of product for the price point, which is unfortunate. I did use up this Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate by Fresh. It was just a sample. I did like this as well. It is a little thick for an eye cream, and I don't mind that as long as it has some viscosity to spread. I found that this worked well also. I do know it is expensive, so I won't be purchasing it. The eye creams that I've used since I last did Empties have been pretty good. Not so much the ones I'm using now, but the ones that are done. I've enjoyed them. I do have another Kopari coconut face mask, so that's 3 of them. I do have a tool. I have a makeup brush, and this is by Crown. It's their oval shadow brush. This sheds horrifically. Every time I use it, I just get tons of hair on my face. So after the last time I used it and I just had bristles everywhere, I said, yeah, I'm done. So it got thrown in the trash. I finished up this Vichy Aqualia Thermal Moisturizer. I really like this. Very thick, extremely thick, but very hydrating. I used this at night, and it smells like Elmer's glue, but very hydrating. Made my skin really soft, really supple, and I really like it. I would consider purchasing this, even though scent-wise, it's not that pleasant. As a moisturizer, it's really good, so I can put up with Elmer's glue on my face. I finished up 2 perfumes. I finished up Paris Hilton's Can Can. I will repurchase this at a later date. I just need to get through some other perfumes before I go purchasing a perfume I've already had in my collection. And then this Vera Wang Embrace. This is the Marigold and Gardenia. I really liked this. Very light, refreshing. I would also consider purchasing that. That was a gift from a friend, and I really like it. I like the Vera Wang Embrace perfumes because they are so light and refreshing that they don't weigh heavy on the skin, and I just like those. Sometimes you just want something that's light and fresh. Do have 2 items that I decluttered. They were in my hashtag Partners in Cream project, and that's my concealer wheels by BH Cosmetics. I used these 15 times and decided to declutter them because I've had them forever in my collection, and the lid is cracked on one of them, so I'm not sure how hygienic it is to use these, and since they are around my eye area, I decided just not to chance it anymore, so I am decluttering these. I finished this Pure Dirty Girl mud mask. I did like this mask. I don't even know where I got it, but it was a nice mask. Oh, I did declutter another item, and that's my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. I can't get this to spread no matter what tool I use, whether it's a brush, a sponge, or my fingers. It won't spread. I just have streaks of foundation, so I think it's dried up to the point where it's just not mobile enough, and I'm not going to give myself wrinkles to use up the stick foundation, so I did declutter it. I did have a sample of the Tatcha Vitamin C mask, and I used it up. I got 2 uses out of this one little jar, and I really liked that mask. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do, if it's supposed to brighten the face, but I really enjoyed it, and the scent is really pleasant. A little more prominent than I expected it to be, but it was present. I did finish this Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. It was fine. I will not repurchase this. I finished up my Maybelline Colossal Mascara. I really liked how this made my lashes look. I hated that it transferred to my under eye. You would think this day and age, mascaras wouldn't do that anymore. But I'm finding more do now than I ever had the problem with when I was in high school. Makeup has come a long way since I was in high school. I did declutter this. It's called the Golden Egg, I think is what it's called. It's an eyeliner by Ulta. It's completely dried up, which is unfortunate. I think I paid $1 for this. It was on clearance, and it worked great for a while, but it is like deader than a doornail. I did try to sharpen it down, and no matter how far I went down, it was just dry. So I did declutter that. I also finished my Dew Dreamer Drops by Laura Geller. I miss this. I miss it a lot, but I did receive a different color, but the same product from Andrea in our box swap, so I will be cracking that open as soon as I get through some of my other liquid highlighters, because I really like that formula. And I finished 4 lip glosses. Yes, 4 lip glosses since we did Empties last. I guess 3 lip glosses and a lip oil. The lip oil is by e.l.f. This is their tinted lip oil, and I had it in the shade Pink Kiss. I liked the formula. I don't like the brush on it because the brush is really scratchy. But the formula is really nice. So I don't think I would purchase it again, only because how scratchy the doe foot applicator is. So e.l.f., if you fix that doe foot, I'll buy it again. I finished this lip gloss by Jordana. It's something opal. It was like a holographic lip gloss. It wasn't as hydrating on my lips as some of the other ones, but it was. I've noticed the ones that have like iridescent properties to it aren't as hydrating as just straight lip glosses, but I like them. I did finish this MAC lip gloss in Itsy Bitsy. It was in a project, and I did finish it, and I'm glad I did because it had turned bad, just as this Colourpop Luxe Gloss had. I got it bad. It was bad when I received it in the Mauve collection. This is Dream On. I like these lip glosses. I do find these extremely hydrating. I was just bummed this one was bad when I got it, and that's why I used it so quickly. So that's my empties. I never know quite what to do with empty videos, but I know people like them to see what you've used up, and I do like them as well, in that I like to see that I'm actually focusing on using up the products in my collection versus just going and buying new items and just repeating the cycle. I'm actually trying to whittle down my collection so it's not so huge. And in fact, I rearranged my hall closet that keeps all of my hair care, skincare, all of those items. I rearranged it so I can more readily access my samples and my deluxe size samples before I can get to the larger bottles. The samples in deluxe size are sitting right in front in containers, and so it just makes it a lot easier for me to use them. So you guys will see more of those popping up, but I'm still working through other things as well. So I don't know. I just do empties when my bucket is full. So I hope you are okay with that. I'm glad that I finished as much as I did finish in the 2 months, because this is actually quite a bit. So I'm impressed with myself that I finished this much. So that's it, guys. Please take good care, be safe, be smart, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.